Hey everybody, Don here. It's Saturday. It's a beautiful day. Started off a little cold, but it's warmed up considerably. I'm up on the hill. You can probably hear some equipment in the background. Jared's crew's up here logging today, and so I'm going to try to get up. Had to stop, put on the micro spikes. You see my pack down there somewhere. There it is. Got the micro spikes. Got to put those on because even the logging trails are sheer ice, so we got to be careful up here. Little logging action going on up here. Jared and the boys are working on a Saturday. Me, I'm going for a little hike. Well, just put on the micro spikes. With these babies, you can climb on anything. Unfortunately, they don't make spikes like this for Tucker. Tucker would be slipping and sliding up here, so I had to leave him at home. He's not too happy, but maybe Karen will get him out a little bit this afternoon. Well, you can see why I'm wearing the micro spikes, because this is what I'm contending with. This old skidder trail, which goes up over the ridge that I want to get to, it's just a sheet of ice. And this is all from that rain we had the last couple of weeks. You know, the skidders haven't been up this trail in a while, so in some of the places it was broken up pretty good, but here it's just glare ice. The micro spikes work great, I must say, but if it weren't for them, I'd be going somewhere else. Well, I've got the snowshoes on my back, and I haven't needed them so far. The micro spikes have been good. I mean, you can see some of these places up where I'm at, bare ground. But I guess better to carry them and not need them than to not have them and be wishing I did. So we're gonna keep trucking. We're up near the top of this ridge. We're gonna start looking through some of this area. Still haven't seen much in the way of moose sign or deer sign, but we'll keep looking. Well, I'm taking a little bit of a break, despite the micro spikes and the poles. Took a tumble on a pretty icy spot and drove my knee right into a big rock. So I'm going to got an airplane flying over. I'm going to take a break, have a protein bar or something, a little bit of water, and then get back after it. Well, I have probably gone somewhere between 5 and 6 miles. Probably from my truck, the farthest I was ever away was 1.5 miles, but I have just been zigzagging these hills, up and down, back and forth, trying to find some bone, and no luck. You can hear the boys down the bottom are done logging for the day. Sounds like now they're chipping up the top, so they're getting ready to go home. I'm getting ready to go home too. You know, I've been out 3 times this year. I've probably put on 10 miles or so over these 3 times. Haven't found a shed yet. That's the way it goes in the early season. You know, there's still a lot of snow. I could be sitting within 20 yards of a shed and not even know it. So, you know, it's like I said earlier, it's like looking for a needle in a haystack, but it got me out and got some miles on me, and that is a good thing. So we'll catch you next time. The end of another day, another shed hunt. Another uneventful shed hunt. I shouldn't say that. Another unsuccessful shed hunt. We had plenty of adventures up there. I keep forgetting Tucker's not with me. He's bummed. He wanted to come, but too icy. But you know, covered a lot of ground, saw some good country, got a lot of exercise, and it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Hey everybody, Don here. Well, it's Sunday and we're going to get after it one more day. Yesterday was really icy and I didn't get to take Tucker with me, but he got to go out with Karen a little bit on some flatter ground. But the ice, a lot of it melted yesterday and it never got below freezing last night. So we're going to try a totally new area that I was checking out on Google Earth and see what we can find. So stick with us. Wow, we're sweating. I'm sweating. I don't think Tucker sweats. We have busted through some deep snow. We're on this area where there's all these little humps, and these little humps are bare ground, and we're seeing deer sign, seeing some older deer tracks, but it's hard to tell with all this crazy weather we've had how old they are. But we are seeing deer droppings here and there, mostly on the bare ground. Could be from the fall, but you know, at least there's deer sign in here. We haven't seen deer sign in the last 3 trips we've made, so we're going to keep busting through this deep snow between these humps and hit every hump we can find. Bare ground's where we need to be looking because the snow's still too deep. But we are seeing signs, so that's a good thing. Well, this is what it's all about. I don't know if you can see it. I caught the corner of my eye, and I'm pretty sure it is exactly what I think it is. And it's right there, right in the center of the screen, laying in front of that down log. We're gonna walk over to it. And there you go. The fruits of our labor. Let's see if I can get Tucker to find it. Come on, find a bone. You're going the wrong way, you knucklehead. Come on. Tucker. Tucker, find a bone. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's right there. Tucker, come on, find a bone. Find that bone. Hey, good dog, good dog. What you got? Well, he's so excited. He finally found it. I had to point it out to him a little bit. He's not the greatest shed dog, but hey, what are you gonna do? Bury it now? Come on, bring it to me. Bring it to me. Oh, you're a good boy. Come on, bring it. Oh, yes, that's a good boy. You need a biscuit, don't you? Sit, stay. I got biscuits for you. Even though he wasn't the one that found it, always gets a treat when he brings it to me. So this is what we're after. This is why we come out here and put on all these miles. Sitting right where I found it. It was laying right here. There's a deer trail that runs right along this ridge from that knob over there to this knob over here. And I'm almost sitting in a very fresh pile of deer droppings. So Tucker was running around looking, but he never found it until he got right up on it. And he's, like I said, he's not the world's greatest shed dog, but he's a good companion, and he gets excited when he does find one. So I don't mind pointing him out to him and letting him bring them to me. That's all good. So the shed is right there, and right there's a pretty fresh pile of deer droppings. Looks like they've been eating, when you see them brown like that, I would say they're eating hemlock and stuff. But you can see this area we're in. There's a lot of knobs here that are bare ground, but everything in between is really deep snow. So I'm not too confident we'll find another one, but we'll keep looking. We're gonna comb this area pretty hard, trying to find the match to that one. That was a lot of hard work right there. We busted through some pretty deep snow to get where we were at, but it was well worth it. We found the first shed of the year, which is it's a nice 8-pointer. Doesn't have much of a brow tine, but we're on the board. We're on the board with shed number 1. Hopefully many more to come, but probably gonna give it a break until spring, because it's really deep snow in most of these places still, until you get on these little knobs. Finding the knobs, I mean, if you can find the knobs that are bare ground, that's where you're gonna find the sheds.